Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today, I need y'all to know that I love you. Because I spent a lot of time, because so many people said, hey, can we make a Voja deck? I want to see Voja, the big wolf, do something. Which meant we're going to have to play an elf deck. And I had to go through a lot of testing today. I think I spent like 3 hours just messing around with this one deck. So please, I hope this list works. But what we ended up doing, we have to go 4 colors. The issue elves have is that we're kind of all over the place as far as different colors that we need to be able to get all the best elves. But I think here we ended up getting a fair amount of haste creatures, a fair amount of value creatures, and some ways to draw cards. So let's see what we ended up with. We're going to start with some Get Lost, because we do need some removal. However, I think these are the only non-creature cards we're going to play. And I think, honestly, we could probably even play a third and just go to 61 cards. We're going to play Galagreeters because it helps with our mana. I don't love it as our 2-mana play when we're trying to be aggressive, especially when we're playing Leaf Crown Visionary already because it's very small, but this does pump our elves and we can't not play it. Now, our best one to play on 2 is probably going to be Loam Speaker because it opens up some options for us. But that's okay, because even if not, we do have Iconoclast. And again, another creature with haste, which is good post-sweeper. And for some of our removal, we get to play Werefox Bodyguard. I still have no idea why this thing's an elf, but here we are. I'm sure there's some story reason. But remember, the thing about the Werefox Bodyguard is that you can protect one of your own creatures. So if your opponent, say, goes to Sunfall, you can flash this in, you can exile one of your own things, then this dies, and your other thing comes back. So something just to think about. We are going to play some Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia, because this makes it easier for us to cast our stuff. And there's times where we just need extra mana to be able to trigger the Leaf Crown Visionary, and this should help with that. I'm going to have 3 Glissa because, well, Glissa Sunslayer is just really good. This is the main reason we had to add black to the deck. Sorry. We do have some Fleetfoot Dancer as well as Tolsimir Midnight's Light. This gets us 2 creatures, which is the biggest thing, and occasionally we can force something to block our Voja legendary token if necessary. And then, of course, the star of the show, we have our regular Voja Jaws of the Conclave. This is Vigilance, Trample, Ward, 5/5 for 5 mana. It does have Ward 3, and then whenever it attacks, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on every creature you control, where X is the number of elves you control, and then you draw a card for each wolf. Realistically, we're not going to be ever drawing more than 1, probably 2 cards. But this is actually pretty good for pumping our team and sometimes getting us over the hump since we have a couple things with Trample. Our lands had to be kind of all over the place. We are playing a bunch of Cavern of Souls and Secluded Courtyard, but we do have a couple of Restless lands as well, so we can have those as a little bit of extra help. But yeah, we're just going to see if this works. I have no idea. But if you want to see where we end up, be sure to check out the end of the video, because sometimes the decks change, because we learn things and we change cards. Or you can go down to the description below, look for the blue arrows, it'll take you to our Moxfield link. You can get the deck list if you want to play it, or you can just see some other sweet stuff you can play in Standard. For now, though, let's go see if Elves and this big bad wolf can actually get the job done.
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of this channel, and you can show your support while getting 5% off your entire order by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered. CoolStuffInc.com is the place for all your Magic the Gathering needs. And support this channel by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Oh man, this feels dicey, but I think we have to keep it. Oh, we're up against black mana early. What does that do? Huh. I mean, I guess we just play Galagreeters and see what we can get out of that. Playing some vampires. Alright, fair enough. I mean, this at least feels like something we can somewhat fight. We'll see how they want to use their removal or whatever here. So now that we got Gwenna, maybe we... Oh, Yawgmoth. What? You're supposed to be a vampire deck. You're not a vampire. Alright, have a card. Dang it. So now what do we do? Put that on the elf. I guess we go Gwenna, make a treasure. I mean, we're going to be so far behind on cards. I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, they can literally removal, kill a creature, attack, get a card. Next turn, we could play Greeters into Leaf Crown Visionary. Maybe. Might be the best thing we can do. Carnosaur? Okay. Well, then I have no idea why they call it Vampire with this thing. Have all the cards you want, opponent. Yep. I'm just taking some damage. That happened. Like, I for real don't know what's going on right now. That doesn't help our case any. I mean, I could... Readers... How does this look? Because I'm assuming they have at least one more removal here. So let's just go treasure. Play the other greeters. And then I'm going to get a treasure, +1 on this one, a treasure from the other one. No attacks. I mean, they're going to kill our Leaf Crown Visionary anyway. I just wanted at least 1/2/2 to slow down the Harvester. And then with 6 mana, we get the option of another Leaf Crown into Fleetfoot. Maybe that helps our situation. Now, if for some reason our team lives, we can consider Leaf Crown Visionary draw a card. And then see what we do after that. Or if we were to draw land, I guess we could just straight up Leaf Crown Vision. I don't know. There's options. Well, this feels like a trap. Why would they do this? Alright, I'm just going to block here. Because I feel like they just wanted us to double block and then just kill our Leaf Crown Visionary. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought something like that might be happening. That felt a little bit suspicious. Felt a little bit suspicious. Cruelty to get back the Trumpeting Carnosaur. That makes sense. Oh, they're just going to make us discard. They're just starting at the top. I thought they were just going to go straight to Carnosaur. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, they definitely are keeping us from gaining life here. So we can go here and effectively kick it once. Oh, we got a Voja. That's a little late. Dang, I would have loved to start the turn with that. Ah, dang it. That's tough. Oh, that's so tough. Alright, I guess we just +1. And then we go for this. And make another treasure. Can't pay for it, obviously. Treasure up. I mean, I guess we attack. I mean, we're only at 8. I feel like we can die a bunch of different ways here. But, I mean, the opponent's at 10. If they take 3 here... I mean... I guess if they Brotherhood's in, then we just play Voja. But they also lose Gix in the process, so I mean, I guess it's fine. Alright, let's see how bad it is. Opponent's hand's still full, by the way. Yep. I'm going to give up this. Mostly because we can Voja, untap, play Leaf Crown Visionary, attack. Oh, that doesn't quite kill the opponent, does it? They're at 7. We'd be able to make this... yeah, we're close. Not quite enough, though. Opponent didn't attack. Smart. Smart, smart, smart. Alright. So, if we do this, we get to untap and have 4 mana available. Then we can... well, if we don't attack. Alright. So I was thinking, then we could Gala Greeters, Leaf Crown Visionary. But maybe also we just look to attack here? I think maybe that's the case. Wow, Arena was going to tap my Leaf Crown instead of using my treasure. I think I'm going to do this. I mean, if they get us, they get us. You know, if you got another Gix's Command or whatever, so be it. This is a crazy way to try to win. I didn't think it'd even get this close the way the opponent started. Honestly. I mean, we're still nowhere near out of the woods here, by the way. No, we needed to get this other... Dang it. I needed to get this other elf down. Alright, the reason I wanted to draw an elf, because it would pump all of our things +3. Ah. That could hurt a lot now. Yeah, I mean, if they got go for the throat with the extra mana, they can just kill Voja here. Though, if we could find Get Lost, we could kill something here. So, I mean, there's options. Oh, Preacher's annoying. Yeah, opponent's hand was loaded. We knew this was a possibility, sadly. So now they can just block everything here. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be nearly enough. Though, having a first striker with Death Touch is obviously good. I guess we go ahead and play it. And draw a card, since, you know, everything's about to die. Oh, okay, maybe we can get a little surprise out of that. Alright, so everything's going to get +3. Actually, Voja is going to be an 8/8. Then we'll have a... Maybe, okay. Maybe this ain't the worst thing. If I... Well, if I don't... If I play this, then everything gets +4? And I get to draw a card? That's actually really interesting. So... but then they just block Voja here with the Preacher. Preacher blocks here. Voja would be a 9 and would trample for 5, though. So they'd still have to give something else up. Nah, I think this is it. I think we're just attacking with these. Just gonna call it good. Whatever happens, happens. We're gonna need to get lucky anyway. But I think it's gonna be... Oh, Preachers? What, really? Oh, does opponent not know we trample? Opponent. Opponent! Oh, no! Gotta read the new cards. I legitly thought they were gonna at least block Voja with the Carnosaur. Even if you double block and at least force me to kill the Carnosaur or whatever so I don't die. And then I just have back Glissa, play this tapped, and we just see what happens, right? That's what I thought was going to go down, but hey, we'll take it. We're going to keep this. This is at least playable. Don't know how good it is, but this is definitely one of those hands where we would have rather been on the play. All right, bats, do your thing. The concerning thing here is we just don't have a good 1-drop in Elves right now. And I don't even need one that makes mana. Like, if we had one that had Death Touch or... I don't know, just... We do have Sentinel something where you can tap another creature to make mana, but that's not good. I mean, I would say it's beyond not good. I mean, I think it's inherently bad, honestly. But, you know, it is what it is. We got to make do with what we got. Arena. Alright. Guess we're going to attack here. In the turn. See what the opponent's up to here. If they play Shieldred, then we'll try to Werefox Bodyguard, I guess. Alright. You got it. I mean, not to say they don't also have another one, but we'll do what we can. You're nice, but you don't help us right now. Okay. At least get a Death Toucher. I assume they'll just be getting their Shieldred back here. Or they'll just play... I was going to say, or just play Gix's Command. That would also be a real play. Alright. We draw. Okay, that's somewhat helpful. Okay, let's go with this. Into this. And we'll attack with just that. Alright. We will kill... destroy an enchantment. This. Alright. We're at 13 all. Works for me. No! We needed the Fleetfoot Dancer. Golly, opponent's sick ripped. Sick ripped. Let's find another bodyguard. Just because. If the opponent can find double bat, we can find double bodyguard, right? Nope. Opponent says no chance, dude. Okay. If we activate our land, opponent can block, take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not good enough. And then we possibly die. We would take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess it wouldn't be dead. But they'd have to block and give us back the creature to not die themselves. If we play this and attack, then we can't do that. And that's unfortunate. So I think we have to try. I don't like it, but situation is what it is. Do they have a cut down also? Ah, bruh. I was going to say, if so, that sucks. I mean, at least Iconoclast is trampling. So we probably get that whole 5. I mean, you block our bodyguard, you just get a Shieldred back, so whatever. Like, that's why I don't mind running it in. There's no real value to just sitting on it at the moment. What? Really? What's going on? Yeah, okay, so this is the second opponent that made weird blocks today. I don't know what's happening right now, because Shieldred could have easily... Like, we were tapped out. Shieldred could have just blocked any of this other stuff. Like, literally, could have blocked our land, been safe, been at, what, 1, 2, whatever? Like, could have blocked this. I mean, could have traded for this. I mean, maybe their hand was bad and they figured they're going to lose anyway, but... Yeah, that's weird to have 2 opponents in a row just block badly. Alright, we get to go first. Let's keep it. I think we're going to go, hopefully, go Greeters into Greeters, and then try to Visionary up some stuff, and we'll see what happens. Alright, well, they're on the red mana, and that's exactly what their sleeves tell us, so they were honest. Alright. Go Greeters. Does it survive? I'm gonna assume no, but we'll see. You know the weird thing is, next turn I actually want to make Treasure, but I actually probably need to make this at least a 2/2, so that if they are playing this other thing that deals 1 damage to all of our stuff, we don't get completely wrecked. Oh, this might be the Boros Aggro thing. If so, our plans are about to change. Yep. Alright. So I've seen a few of those playing that, so that makes sense. Alright, let's go ahead and just go here then. I mean, if they're willing to waste those right now to kill Galagreeters that badly, it could mean that their hand's not that strong. Could also just be wishful thinking on our part. Alright, Bunnycorn's a legit problem. You could just leave my Galagreeters alone, opponent. Alright, so that's a big Bunnycorn for next turn. Not gonna be fun. Oh, they got everything they needed here. Yep. Opponent got the draw they needed. I mean, just show us that you got the +2 hasty guy, and we'll call it good. Imadane's Recruiter. Alright, they didn't get Recruiter. The question is, does it matter, though? I don't know that it does. What's the best thing we could do? I mean, really just Visionary into Iconoclast? I mean, it's something. Like, it doesn't really do much, but, I mean, I guess it's a thing. I mean, I guess Iconoclast could trade. It's not the worst thing. Then play this just as a dude. I'll gain life. Alright, I mean, I guess there's worse situations. Though everything's about to be +2. Because they're definitely going to attack with more than 3 things here. Or is it +1, actually? They just become 2 power. Alright. How badly is this going to hurt? Oh, did they already have all the goods in hand? Yeah, it looks like they did. Alright, just recruit her up. And we're dead. If that's the case. Otherwise, I mean, we could block and stay alive, but we're just dead the next turn. Nope, they're just gonna Knight Errant of Eos. Okay. I mean, it's the best thing we could hope for here, but again, if they just find Recruiter, then that's just happening next turn. Yeah, I think this is when the opponent just gets it. I'm just gonna tell them GG so we can move on. We don't need to wait through all that. I mean, I guess we'll keep. I mean, it's playable. But these are hands you don't feel good about being on the draw. We really want to be on the play more often than not with Elves here, but this will have to be fine for now. I mean, if this is enchantments, we have Glissa they'll have to get rid of. We've got to get lost. So, like, not the worst thing in the world. How do we want to go about this? I think we just pass here, and we try to get them with the Werefox Bodyguard. Like, they might try to... Exactly. Audacity here. Then we'll get rid of this dude. Now, if they want to get rid of our dude, they can get their guy back, and then we can do it again next turn. Alright, so we weathered the storm a little bit here. Also cute, we could destroy that, get our fox back, get rid of their dude, and still leave a fox up, which is kind of funny. I don't hate that. So we pass the turn? Alright, let them attack. We'll go to get rid of this. Exile that. Alright, they do get a card, because that went to the graveyard. Jukai Naturalist, alright. And they have another Calyx. Great. Hate to see it, but what you gonna do? Alright. Let's get rid of a Calyx. Play Glissa. No attacks. They just drew another Calyx, which we knew was there. I mean, hot if you're just going to draw all the Calyx, though. Let's be honest. Like, you're going to draw like wildfire. Go ahead. Don't have another removal card, please. I was like, please and thank you. Alright, so 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 7. So I can at least play this, and get this into play. Let's start here. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to pay for one of these. And then I'm going to attack with this. And I'm going to kill off probably Alex. Maybe I'm supposed to just... Yeah, kill Calyx, whatever. End the turn. Now I might be able to go wide enough that I don't have to care a whole lot. Obviously, they found another ossification here. That makes sense. Yep. Chico's Reign of Truth. You got it. Big bonuses for you, friend. Yep, not even blocking. Alright. Attacking with the Nissa. Or the Glissa, I should say, not the Nissa. Alright. And then... we can go here. I'm tempted to just play another Glissa on defense. That's not a land we wanted. Ooh, Voja's kind of sweet here, though. Alright. Let's gain 2 just because. Alright. Yeah, we'll just block here. Actually, do we even block? Yeah, I might as well save some life in case things go sideways here. Yep, that'll do it. Man, alright, we got a mulligan. We'll keep it. Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Alright, I'm gonna get rid of that. That's probably wrong. Alright. Yeah, this is really tough on the draw when you just don't have any turn 1 creatures. It's a rough life, man. I mean, Gallagrators is way dead here. -3 incoming. Yep. It's always that card. Alright, we'll pass. See if we can sneakily kill something on their side. Nah, Trespasser, huh? I mean, I guess we try. And I'll discard this, I suppose. Because, you know, what else are we doing? I can get green and leave that up. Alright. Back for 3. Pass the turn. There's still a chance I could sack Bodyguard for 2 life if they want to get their creature back. You know, that's not the worst thing. At least we get to blank that for a turn, so that's kind of cool. So they don't gain life and they lose the virtue? I'll take it. Hey, we got Voja. We can put this on Wolf. That'll work. Please don't kill my Voja. Thanks. Oh, Leaf Crown Visionary, you dead? Yep, you real dead. Uh-oh. Does that mean they have some other way to kill Voja next turn? Oh, because they have Shieldred's Edict. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Yep, and they have a Rest for our Get Lost. They actually had the right cards this time. Let's find another Voja, just because. Or our 4/4? Nah, didn't find it. Would have been nice, though. Well, if they're just going to have all the removal, what are we going to do, you know? But a Voja there, they wouldn't have been able to kill, which would have been nice. Alright, GG's. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, we've added some Brazen Upstarts to the list. Went through a stretch of trying to figure out what to play when and this is, while I don't love it, it does have Vigilance. And it can help you stave off, like, some removal, help you find your next creature you want. So, you know, it has some interplay. Novice. I think I'm going to go with this. Don't know what type of aggro pile the opponent's playing, but this looks like the red-white situation. Alright, that's not terrible for us. Let's put this on Elf. And we'll attack. And then I might Roaming Throne, so if our Upstart dies, we get 2 cards. Yep, you got it, friend. Let's also go elf. Even though I'm tempted to go wolf here. But I'm going to go ahead and play this. Make it match our other duders. And we're going to attack. Sure. Let's get 2 cards. I will take this. And oh. All right. Dang it. I mean, we get to remove 2 things with the bodyguard. That's kind of sweet. But yeah, we made some adjustments. So far, they're looking good. We'll see how well this holds. Yep, we take some damage. You're going to turn that artifact into 3 dudes, and then we take 3 damage. Oh, they actually don't have it. Okay, fair enough. A little sad, though, if we lose our Werefox bodyguard. We're giving them some extra life back, or damage back, which we're not going to enjoy. But that's okay. Can we get an untapped land deck? I would appreciate that. Well, you almost got there. You were close. Alright. Let's get both of these out of the way. Alright, and that's enough to do it. Okay, let's keep it. I think, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, if Elves had either a good, not even great, just a quality 1-drop, or, I guess, had an elf that made a token or creature token when it came into play, those would both be equally helpful. But I feel like not having either of those makes things very rough. Alright, so now we have a decision to make here. I think I'm putting that on... I think the Loam Speaker will live. I'm just trying to think if I can get away putting that on Wolf here. I think I can. I'm going to put that on Wolf, just to be on the safe side, in case we draw another one of these special lands. And then I think we'll do this. And then I'll do this, but I'm going to give the Galagreeters a +1/+1. So they can't just easily kill our board. Alright, well, we got to keep the Leaf Crown Visionary. That's something, right? Yeah, no blocks. I mean, if you're going to kill us next turn, you're going to kill us. I am going here. Right now I would not be able to cast Voja next turn if... Yeah, alright. Decline. I think I'm just blocking with these, realistically, but it's whatever. We'll try our best. The good news is they probably can't kill Glissa here unless they just use Witchstalker's Frenzy. Alright, that turn could have went way worse. Okay, we're doing a little something here. We already have the other stuff on Wolf, so let's see. We get... Oh, but if I don't put this on Wolf, I have to tap a creature? Oh. That's a little tough. Because then I can't use that mana if I use Leaf Crown Vision. Alright, I think I'd have to put it on Elf and hope for the best. Oh, was I still able to do that? Oh, yeah, because I put the other one on Wolf earlier. Never mind. Alright, we can't attack here, unfortunately. But this should buy us at least enough time that we can try to start thinking about getting a big attack in next turn. With everything getting +5 unless they kill some of our creatures. Well, +4, sorry. You can't kill Voja. Even now with Witchstalker Frenzy, you wouldn't be able to kill him. Alright, that does make 2 permanents, which makes that fly. So now we need to top deck our life gain elf. No! Okay. Alright. We're at 3? Oh, really? Bruh, they had to stoke the flames? Oh, you're kidding. Alright, well, they got us. Hey, we get to go first. Yeah, let's keep it. Weirdly, we're going first, but this is kind of one of the lesser aggressive hands we've had so far. But I mean, we Loam Speaker, I guess, Gwenna? Don't know what we do after that. Maybe we'll just top deck Voja and try to go nuts? That seems like a good plan. Okay. Let's, might as well just put that on Elf. And see if a cut down is awaiting our Loam Speaker. It is not. Okay, good news. It's actually very good news. Oh, Deep Cavern Bat. Well, you're going to make this a lot of not fun, aren't you? Your call. They probably just take the Werefox, though. I was going to say, otherwise, that just takes whatever, so probably not the plan you'd want to roll with, I imagine. Let's go here. And I'm going to go and attack, because you're not blocking. Okay. And they have Preacher. They did not kill Gwenna. Okay. Oh, we got Voja, though. And I can still put this on Elf because we have Gwenna. So this is interesting. Gets to untap. And then we tap this for green. And go here. And I think we just go, yeah, let's just do it. I can't kick it, unfortunately. I would love to, but yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Okay. You're not going to be able to kill Voja this turn, so this is a big ol' attack next turn. We're going to bring the pain. All right. Voja's going to trade with the Shieldred, so be it. This is the life we're living. Alright. I kind of want to activate a land. And attack with that. And then Gwenna gets to attack. These are all getting plus 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Let's do it. And we get a card. It's a Gallagher, so that's cool. This is a big ol' attack. Like, you gotta trade for the Voja. Voja's still gonna do some trampling, which is fine. Yeah, we love this. This is perfect. We got to wreck their whole board and still have cards left over. Love it. End the turn. That ain't gonna cut it. They do get to Surveil. But I mean, even if it's another Shieldred, we just exile the Shieldred. Yep. Alright. Woo! Not gonna lie, Voja looked like a beast that time. Voja just straight up ran over Shieldred. That's what we hope happens. Okay, let's keep it. I think this is Loam Speaker, Gwenna, and then we see what happens. Alright, we're gonna need some removal cards. There's one, that'll help, I hope. Not sure what all we're gonna get to do with it just yet, but we'll see. Oh, you know what? If they have the exile a creature thing, they don't have a basic land. Hey, they get the Audacity up. That's cool. You do you, fam. No blocks. You still have stuff? Oh, no. Like, that's not what we want to hear. Okay. So here, I think I want to play Fleetfoot Dancer, assuming it's going to get exiled. But then I can play this and a Get Lost next turn, I think is going to be the plan. The only concern here is if they go land into, what's his name? Calyx? It does get kind of ugly. But we may still have to do it, whether I like it or not. The other option is I could just play this and let him exile it, but I'd rather get life out of the exchange if we're going to do that. So let's just put this on Elf. Alright. I mean, because they might just not have any basics, and that's the only exile card they have, and they may not be able to get rid of our stuff right now. Like, that's possible. Not likely, but possible. Still have no non-basics. I say no basics. They only have non-basics. What is this, though? Okay, restoration. A little bit of a nuisance, but cool. We can live with that. I mean, we're taking some damage, but we're trading up on damage anyway because we're gaining life. So that's all right. I could Gwenna here, but I think I'm just going to do this because it's more damage. And Gwenna only really matters if we were to get exactly Voja off the top, so I'm not going to sweat that too much. In the turn. I'm not going to use the Get Lost yet, because they would be able to return something to play here. Alright. They're going to play land, and now they're going to finally exile something. Oh, with an extra generous visitor. That's unfortunate. So they did have the ossification. Not a shocker. They're going to load up one creature here, which makes sense. They'll get rid of our life gainer, which also makes sense. Now we kill this. They do get to draw, unfortunately. Was not another Audacity, so that's good. And they drew a land. Unfortunately, we don't get to take advantage of the situation here. That sucks. Alright. Well, we'll just do what we can. Oh, really? Okay. That's nice. Okay, not sure what we're going to do here, but we need something. Voja is kind of our one get out. Actually, Tolsimir or whatever. Getting 2 creatures is okay here. I mean, we have some out. Actually, even if they don't exile our upstart, I was going to say, even getting a throne here is fine. Getting a chance to see 2 cards would be alright. Yeah, they're exiling something. It's going to be the upstart. Alright, then we need to draw one of our big cards. So that's all we got going for us at the moment. Well, we are at 19, to be fair. So if we can find a way to go wide or something, then, you know, maybe there's a shot. Opponent still has more cards here, though, which probably means it's another enchantment. It's oh, that, and they get to draw or look at a card with Explore. That's tough. We might be in trouble here, folks. Yep. I think without exactly another removal, this is gonna be a quick one. Yeah. Alright. GG's. We're not coming back from this. I mean, because now we can't even block anything effectively. We have to block to stay alive, and we don't have a way, really, to get ourselves out of trouble here. Yeah. Just pump your dudes. That's good. They got it. We drew too many lands. Okay. We are keeping. This one was kind of straightforward. Oh, boo. I really was hoping we were going to get to keep a Galagreeters. This is crazy when I'm like, come on, just have like a 2-mana creature you need to play. Like, that's all. Nope. No such luck. Yep. Here comes Play with Fire. Wait, is this not a Play with Fire? I was going to say, you looked at our Galagreeters very quickly. I was assuming that's what was going on, but got my hopes up for a second, unfortunately. Ooh. Alright, let's keep the Werefox up. Mostly because if there's a Godric here, that's exactly what we were hoping to stop. Now, an interesting thing here is we could block to give them the Godric back and then force them to try to find 2 things next turn. I think I'm going to do that, actually. If I make them waste the removal... Let's just take 4. Let's just take 4. I was just thinking, like, we could make them waste removal or whatever, but nah, it's not worth it. I mean, if they have it, they'll have it anyway. There's also a chance that if they don't have it, I could get 2 life later in a pinch, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But they might just have like rages and stuff, and you know, if they do, cool. Bad part is we block with the upstart. We don't get any value here, so that's unfortunate. But kill off a creature maybe. Yep. Like we knew the rage was coming, but like we still got to block. Okay, we're at a hole 2. Yep, pretty sure they have a burn spell, unfortunately. So, man, here we have a Tulsamir. The problem being we need to gain life. So all I can really... Well, even then, that's just going to trample. Yeah, we just have to hope they don't have the... If they have the burn, we're dead anyway. So it doesn't even matter. I mean, any burn spell, we die. Right? Just hit us, opponent. We're tapped out. Phoenix Chick, yeah. You can pump that, we die. We die to like 20 things. Okay, we don't die to that. So that's cool. Okay, we're still in this. We're still playing Magic. Okay, so here's a real thing now. We get to attack, and we can force the opponent to block Voja. So Tulsamir gets to hit. Alright, this is a weird way to stay alive, but, you know, like, here we go. I mean, it's not how you draw it up, but, you know, we'll take it. Alright, so attack here and here. We'll gain 4, so we go to 5. If they get a burn spell, we're blocking with this no matter what. I guess I'm just attacking for 3? I don't know. I mean, we can make both of these block here. I only get to kill one of them, but it's fine. It keeps our other creatures alive. This is a wild interaction. Just when I was thinking I might actually cut Tulsamir from the deck, like here we are with this mess. Oh, wait, I just realized. Hold on. If I would have activated our land, Tulsamir could have attacked for 6. And still... Oh, I messed up. That would have been so much better. Oh, no. And I would have had Tulsamir untapped. Ah, why? Why did I not stop and think for a second? Alright. Well, is what it is. Decisions we got to live with now. But yeah, if we'd have done that, we'd have been better off. Because we would have gained 6. So we'd have gained 2 more. We'd be at 7. And then we still would have killed the same creature, effectively. But we turned it around anyway. Wow. Alright, I think we're going to have to get lucky, but we can't throw this one back. And mostly I say get lucky, because as it stands, we're not doing a lot. This is all kind of a setup hand for the most part, except for get lost. You know, I just wondered, is this room a bunch of clues for the stuff we're supposed to be doing online? Because, like, you can click a thing and a shard comes up and you click over here and there's, like, rope. I mean, I doubt that it is, but that would be kind of interesting if they did that. Probably going to see something like a bat here, because there's so many bats now. Oh, no, this is a disguise deck. That's cool. That's a whole different pile of stuff going on. Neat. Now, this get lost might be really important. Werewolf Bodyguard could be a little dangerous, because if you exile a thing and it comes back face up. I don't know if that's the world we want to be in. Feels dangerous. Alright. I don't see a lot of face down things. What does this do? When it's turned face up. Oh, so it's just a land with Disguise. I must have missed that. And playing a sacrifice do too. Huh. This is all really interesting. Let's... I guess just play this. I don't know how to feel about anything right now. Like, I don't know what the opponent's doing. I mean, I know roughly what they're doing, but the makeup of their deck does not say Disguise other than these two cards. So I'm very curious what's about to happen here. Like, for all I know, they might turn something face up that deals like 6 to us or something and just makes us miserable. But, you know, if they do, they do. I guess we move to block? I mean, is this going to be like a rage? It is a rage. Alright, I guess I'm just going to kill that. Oh, so I see what the opponent's doing. They're raging things that are face down, then turning them face up to get the extra damage and hit you for more. That's kind of crafty. If that's what they're doing, that's interesting. Alright, they found some lands. Gonna do it again. Question is, can we do enough damage? And, oh, well, that means we get one shot at this, huh? Let's get as much damage in as we can, then. Oh, it doesn't really matter, because we're going to have to play this, and then... Pick it? Red, green, white? Yeah, we could do that. I want to at least get a card before that dies. Well, Forest is not the card I was looking for, but it's the card we've got. Hopefully they don't have 2 removal spells here. Though we do have Werefox, so, you know, that could help out too. Now, if the opponent tries to get crafty and use the play with fire on our turn, we could possibly protect something with the bodyguard. I don't know that we'd want to, but it's a thought. Because we do have access to 3 white, so I could actually play it, protect it, and then sack it and get the dude back, which is kind of funny. Actually, if I played the Force, I could play the bodyguard, draw a card, blink that out. Then if we want it back, we could sack the bodyguard when necessary. That's an interesting line of play. Okay, they're not going to give us the opportunity, so all that for naught. It was a cool idea, though. So now the opponent's plan might be to double block our Dancer. They have a face-down card. They're attacking. Alright, yeah, so their plan is definitely to do that. Alright, so we have access to 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So I guess we put this in tapped. We play this so we can get some extra value when the time comes. And we're just going to attack for 4. And just say, you do you, opponent. What's his exact wording? When it enters the battlefield with +1/+1 for each creature that died under the your control. Alright. That's good to know. Get rid of that. We'll go ahead and give this a +1 because we have plenty of mana at this point and we're at 17 life. Get to trample over that, gain more life. Alright, so we're at 21, so we've survived the onslaught. What was that guy? Enters the battlefield, so you lose 3 life. Oh, if you turn it up for 2, obviously you don't lose a life. So it's just a big 4/2. Not sure that's a guy we should be playing in these types of decks, but I have not played... I built a Disguise deck, but we haven't played it yet. Oh, nice. Wow. So... Can I... 1, 2, 3, 4? I can't do both of these. But if I pump this, I can then attack with a land and air body, and you can't kill that. I mean, I just do this, though. This is probably smarter. No need to get greedy here. +1. Turn this into a body. Attack, attack, block, block, take 8, 9, 10. Nah, that wouldn't be enough. Alright, we got to attack like that. They have to split their blocks or they die. Oh, no, it's only 11, so they could double block like a 3/3 if they wanted to. But not likely. Yep, that makes sense. Alright. We're at 29 and definitely have lethal next turn, even if they sweep the board here. Actually, not true. If they sweep the board, they would get their 2/2 back, and it'd be a 2/2 versus a 3/3 for 1 turn. That is okay. Yep. That'll do it. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. This was a bit of an up and down day on this one. The deck feels very close to being something we want. The problem here for me, I think, is its cards like Brazen Upstart. Partly because it's just 2 toughness and you can't really fight anything with it. It kind of dies in all the creature battles. I do like that it's not susceptible to Wandering Emperor, and that's pretty cool. But outside of that, I don't know if it's great. We also have situations where, you know, it gets exiled, so you don't really get the upside from it. There's also the possibility of things like your opponent gets the backside of the Commando Faces Kakazan, right? So it doesn't actually go to the graveyard, it just gets exiled. So that's tough, and I think because of those reasons, I don't want to play the card. And I think I would like to replace those. And we're down to 1 Tulsimir as it went on. I think the card is fine, but not good. I do like getting 2 creatures, and in a pinch that's alright, but I think at 5 mana, unfortunately, I think sometimes just getting the big 5/5 that's hard to kill, or something else is probably worth it. And I think that means if we can play 1 more, then you go to at least 2 Gwenna, to make it easier to cast your Voja. And then, if you want to go to 61 cards, I think you could play an extra Get Lost, and just have some more removal, some more stuff to kill planeswalkers, or whatever, and help you in those fights. Or, you can add an Iconoclast back to the deck, and have more haste creatures, right? Because I do think there is something to be said about the reality of having more Fleetfoot Dancers, more whatever. I mean, we were drawing plenty of land, so it's possible maybe you can even, I mean, the curve is not terrible. I mean, we have 18 things at 2 mana, so we're mostly okay. And we have 3 things at 5, but those are all Voja. So it is possible, I think, if you want to just say, all right, I want to play Fleetfoot Dancer, an extra one of those. Maybe you want to cut a land so you can squeeze room for something else and just play 24. But right now we have 25 lands, and that might be a bit much. So here's what I'm going to give you as far as advice. If you want to play 61, I think the 61st card right now is either Iconoclast or Fleetfoot Dancer. If you want to cut a land, I think you could do the same. Either add Fleetfoot Dancer or Iconoclast, Get Lost. However, if you cut a land, that does mean you're going to have less lands, so adding in a Get Lost is probably better if you're in the I only want to play 24 land camp, since we do have Galagreeters, Loam Speaker, whatever. So I'm going to leave the list like this if you want it, but just saying, that's an opportunity for you. So we've got 3 Get Lost, 4 Galagreeters, 4 Leaf Crown Visionary, 4 Llanowar Loam Speaker, 3 Iconoclast, 4 Werefox Bodyguard, 2 Gwenna, 3 Glissa Sunslayer, 3 Fleetfoot Dancer, 2 Roaming Throne, 3 Voja. Lands are a little bit of everything, just to supplement stuff. However, again, I think if you're dealing with the sweepers a lot, and that's a little bit of a problem, feel free to find a way to put in another Restless Prairie over either the Overgrown Farmland, something like that, or the Deathcat. Actually, Deathcat Glade isn't really even necessary, honestly. I'm fine cutting the Glade and playing another Restless Prairie. I think that's fine. And that gives you a few more creatures there, or creature lands. But I will say, overall, the deck is only slightly better than a 50-50 deck. It's probably like a 52-53%. So, like, you can win some matchups. And as you saw, we did have some good games against some good decks. But, you know, it is tough because you don't have an early 1-drop. So it is what it is. But there is a lot of opportunity here, I think, for this deck to still do a little bit, now that we kind of tooled it up as we went throughout the video. But I will say, if you want to see another sweet deck in Standard that's pretty straightforward and you're a mono green fan, well, I made one, and I gotta tell you, the Archdruid's Charm is legit, so check that out if you want to see how powerful that card is. That's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.